Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rebel Chums channel. Today we're talking about another subject that is often used within the lightsaber community to basically talk about a certain design element on a hilt. Now in this case, I go back to the trusty old Graflex because this thing really got a lot of the stuff that we see in a lot of the modern lightsaber designs, and of course it makes absolutely sense because this is the OG original lightsaber design. This is where everything comes from, right? This is the very first lightsaber we see in the movie, if I'm not mistaken. Do I say that correct? Yeah, I think so. It's the very first one. I think who we saw earlier, the one from Obi-Wan or the one from Luke or Anakin. Anyway, what I talk about now is the T-grips. T-grips are these grips here. These grips that stick out on this particular hilt. Now, these T-grips originate from windshield wipers. So in the 70s, there's some car, probably there's information about it, which car, which model, etc., etc. 100% it's out there. But they basically cut down these windscreen wipers and make them into grips on the Graflak flash gun. And a very interesting choice. They're actually massive, actually. They stick out quite a bit. They feel super aggressive. Depends on which brand and whoever makes their own copy or version of the Graflex. You have soft grip, soft rubber, some is hard rubber. In this case, it's really hard plastic. This one is from Corband. It's the Graflex 2.0 kit, and it gives a really unique feel. The only downside is if you want to build this particular Graflex lightsaber a lot, these grips will slide and fall off because they're just held in by a double-sided tape. That's it, double-sided tape, and then these screws that are screwing to the bottom section of the hilt, and that's it. So they will move and thrust. If you thrust the hilt a lot, they will move and fall out of place. That's just how it goes. So it's not particularly great design for real-life heavy dueling. Some people can do it, but I don't recommend it. So that's a bit of the history behind the T-grips. Now these T-grips are reflected in a lot of modern custom lightsaber designs. A lot of lightsaber makers incorporated this design into their own hilt, but they use aluminum, for example. They mill the bottom section out of alloy and keep those T-grip sections or grip sections in some sort way or form as we've seen it here. Not exactly the same. They will be milled thinner, smaller, all kinds of profiles, but it's based on this little lightsaber design here. So whenever you hear the word T-grips or whatever lightsaber designs that have some sort of gripping area where you have these similar looking strips, you know where they're talking about and where it comes from. You can also find this on Darth Vader's lightsaber from A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back and etc. It's just, yeah, it's very iconical, of course, in a slightly different configuration, whatnot, different windscreen wipers, I believe, but you get the point. This is where they refer to. And I do like it when it's milled out of alloy and it's on a lightsaber because it does give you additional grip. And that's something you want on a lightsaber that you wield a lot, because these bare parts, for example, on this part of the hilt with my sweaty hands, is it's basically asking for disaster. When the lightsaber slides on my hands, slips and falls, that kind of stuff. Grip areas help me to hold the lightsaber better. So with these D-tracks, no problem. But it's like holding a Coca-Cola can. It's thick. It's thick and white. So it's not super comfortable. It doesn't feel nice in the hand either. This is hard plastic, so it's like, ugh. But yeah, that is where you got the term T-grips from. So whenever you see it, it's referred to the bottom section of a lightsaber in most cases that have some sort of semblance to the Graflex T-grips. That can be actual T-grips, it can be modeled after, it can be inspired on a custom lightsaber design. So there you go. That is T-grips for you. If you have more information or questions about T-grips, let me know here in the comments so we can discuss that together. And for now, thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.